All right. Hello, everyone. I am Jack Rice. I'm the Executive Director of the Maple League of Universities. And the handsome guy that I have on the other side of the screen here is Juan Carlos Lopez, who is the Director of the Virtual Teaching and Learning Center with the Maple League. And we were thinking that rather than put together a big, huge newsletter of items that would be one other thing for everyone to read, why don't we just chat and talk about what's going on with Maple Leaf these days and some of the things that we're working on, and give you a chance to watch it and then get in touch with us if you need to get in touch with us. So we thought this was a great idea, and we hope that it is.
I'm always up for a chat, so let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Well, listen, I'm going to throw it over to you to start, Juan Carlos, because we just had our first Better Together session through the Maple League, and I know you've got some others planned. So tell us a little bit about what's been going on there and what plans you've got cooked up for the future.
So for the Better Together, we were able to line up as usual a very nice group of speakers. Shoshana Breen Jones Square, she came from Bishops, and she gave us our first session on September 13th. But of course, she did not come by herself, but she came with her collaborators, her students. And that was an amazing experience. She had about 13, 14 in the call, and they shared what the kind of work and the kind of do that they do, and how they learn together and how they create together. To visit our webpage and Better Together, you can see the names of the people who are coming up, and we have people from St. of X, from Allison, more people from Acadia, and then 2 host speakers in December. But I will hold there, and
awesome.
and let you get back to business.
Great. Yeah, thank you. I was really inspired by the first talk, and it's really it's got ideas flowing in my head for the last couple of weeks. So I'm excited about the series coming up for sure. So I just wanted to update the group a little bit on Maple League shared courses. This is an idea that I think is a great idea. It's kind of stalled a little bit, and we're trying to figure out ways to kind of simplify the process and maybe look to rejuvenate it and think of new creative ideas into the future. So again, if you go to the website right now, there is a section there on Maple League Shared Courses. And if you're a faculty member and you have a course which is accessible, so that could be offered remotely, let us know. And if you are interested in offering some seats in that class, we're happy to put the name of your course and where it's offered up on the website. And what we've done is we've kind of gone back to a simplified Maple League letter of permission process. And that way it's very simple for what the students need to do to gain permission to be able to take that course at another Maple League institution. So again, like Juan Carlos, kind of directing you to the website a little bit for more information about that. I think the 2 groups that are really piloted this in a way for us are classics departments and modern languages at our peer institutions, and we'll see how that goes. We are open to some more creative and bigger ideas with multiple faculty members from across our institutions collaborating together, working together, creating shared courses and really strange and startling experiences for our students. But we thought we kind of would sort of retrench a little bit back to a letter of permission process, and hopefully that'll help us to leap forward with shared courses into the future. So more information certainly about that on the website. And speaking of other strange and startling ideas, I wanted Juan Carlos to update us a little bit on the book club, because that's been a really exciting development.
So for the book club, some of you may be familiar how it works, but what we usually do is that we have a running list of books that readers, the book clubbers, as I call them, have identified. So what we do is that we take that selection of books and we send it out to those who have participated in book club, and then they respond and they make the choice of the book that they want to read. We usually get very good participation, and we did this time around. And the book that won by a hair, because all the list was just amazing, was Academic Ableism. So that's a book we put out to do the sessions, and we normally run 4 sessions. So we did that. and we opened registration, and now we have 94 people registered. The neat thing, though, about book club is that it's open to everyone, right? So we have, this year, we have a few colleagues from the States, all over the States, but the one that really struck me was a couple of people from Australia that are registered. So they are coming later in the week, and my first question to them is, what time is it there? Because they were committed, right, to the book club. So we just started this week. We're meeting and greeting, and the books are running around. It's open access, so you have many ways of accessing the book. And here we are. In a couple of weeks, we get deep down into the reading.
Awesome. Yeah, isn't it amazing? I think we've learned in some ways through COVID how connected we all are in this world, and certainly I have connections in Australia, having lived there for a number of years, and we have very quickly connections sort of all over the world. So the Maple League, these wonderful ideas that are happening through the Maple League can spread quite quickly, and so really amazing to see that work with the book club. I wanted to update the group on an event that's actually happening at Mount Allison called the Business of the Arts Conference. And this was something that I read about, and I got contacted by Charlene Kelly at Mount Allison. She talked to me about this experiential learning opportunity, really a workshop where those who are interested or have ideas in the arts can come and learn a little bit about business to help sort of operationalize an entrepreneurial idea in the arts. And I thought that was an incredible opportunity. I've been known to be a little bit of an entrepreneur myself, and also a tiny little bit of an artist in terms of creative writing. So that really spoke to me for sure. So I just wanted to put it out there that if anybody is interested in participating in the Business of Arts Conference at Mount Allison, it's October 20th to 22nd. The Maple League is giving it a small sponsorship. We're not really a funding agency necessarily, so with a small amount of funds to kind of help to operationalize some things around our institutions. But this is one where we wanted to sponsor a little bit, hopefully lower the barriers for participation for some of our Maple League schools. And if you can get an opportunity to support that, I'd really ask you to reach out to Charlene Kelly at Mount Allison. And other programs that are happening, speaking of that, I wanted to ask Juan Carlos about the micro-certificate program in teaching and learning.
So the micro certificate in teaching and learning from the Maple League is going to run the third cohort, and we are right now. We've put out the application process. We have 4 seats for each school, and this has not been the email hasn't gone out yet, but it will go in a couple of days. We have extended that deadline another week to make sure that we get the news out in every school and everyone has a fair chance. So we get another week from Tuesday to apply. It's very simple. You fill out a form, and we had added just a couple of questions. I'm not asking you to write any essays, but just tell us why you are interested in this program and what you can bring to it. It shouldn't take you long, but it is a wonderful experience. And what you will be doing is stay with your cohort for 9 months, discussing and working on teaching and learning, and you will work on a project of your choosing with a mentorship from the Maple League Teaching and Learning Committee.
So that's great. What a wonderful way to get faculty sharing and working together and learning together, which is amazing. We've got conferences, we've got get-togethers, we've got book clubs, we've got all these pathways, and really they are to be matchmakers, really, and get people together and get people talking, and that's where the great things happen. And again, really inspired by that first Better Together, which is really talking about ways of getting collaboration happening inside classrooms and across campus as well. So all these different ways to sort of network, and that just brings me to a last sort of idea that we're working on at the moment. I thought I'd send a little teaser in this one and see how we can develop it further. we're so proud of our institutions being kind of primarily undergraduate institutions and all of the things that they do, but we've graduate students as well across all 4 of our campuses, and in some cases small groups of graduate students. And so what we're trying to do is think about ways of getting those graduate students together from the 4 institutions. So we've got an idea of maybe hosting a gathering, perhaps virtual gathering, a little colloquium, maybe a little bit of a speaker with that can talk about issues regarding graduate students and graduate education. So that's kind of in a bit of our mind, but really it's just, again, part of this theme of getting people together and working together and being better together. So all of that. So with that, I'll kind of finish up again, just to review from the beginning. I'm Jack, and if you ever need to get a hold of me, it's jtrice@stfx.ca. Always happy to interact with folks from around the Maple League. And Juan Carlos, where can people get a hold of you?
So I work at Akiria, so you get a hold of me jlopez@akiriau.ca. And of course, in our webpage, you can find the contact information.
That's right. And Juan Carlos and I try to keep up on LinkedIn as much as possible. I think that's our social media of choice. So if you're looking for more information about the Maple League, a great venue is to follow us, connect with us on LinkedIn, and we'll definitely come share some of our experiences that way. So thanks to everybody, and hopefully this little update just saved you reading another newsletter. Bye.